Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of RC Wild Scotland. We're nearly at the finishing stage of my build of the FXX-D S. Today I'm going to show you how to do the shocks. I've done 3 of them, I'm just left one to do as there's so many videos on YouTube about doing the shocks. So let's get on with it. Firstly, you take the shaft and you put on one E-clip. One small clip goes on the end of the shaft. It's so fidgety. Just clips on. Unless you lose them. So you need to watch you don't lose them. There you go. Then you take the piston head, 3 holes in it. Like that, you put that on top. And then another wee clip. Just clips on. Oops. There you go. Next thing what you do is, what I like to do is put a wee bit of shock oil on the end of the shaft. Just one drop. Like that. Then you get the casing and one O-ring and just smear that with a bit of oil. And it goes in there, like that. Then that. Then you put the shaft through. Then you lock it all in. Okay guys, once you've screwed the damper adjuster onto the piston rod, you want to make sure that there's a gap of 25mm on this. That's what I like to keep mine at. Once you've got the gap to 12.5mm, that's that. We're ready to put oil in. What the normal procedure is, you fill it up with oil and then you let it sit and take the bubbles out, but I want to keep my rear suspension soft, so I'm only just going to half fill this one. That's just for the rear. The front ones are fully filled. So you put the oil in, put the wee O-ring in, then you put the damper O-ring on, and then finally you put the cylinder cap on, or just screws on. So once that's tight, that's basically your shock done. And you get your shock spring, which is the soft ones for the rear, hard ones for the front. You put that on. Then, oops, you better watch they don't go pinging. Then you put the damper retainer on, and that's basically your shocks done. That's it. So what I'm going to do, I've already connected the front ones up. I'm going to connect these rear ones on. Just straightforward, clip in and then one screw. Yeah, so one screw for that. Right, I'm just going to get the other side done and I'll be right back. Right folks, next is the bumper and the mounts for the bumper. So that's quite straightforward. Just 2 screws. One's for the bottom. Screw it in at the bottom. Yeah. The screw goes, it's the 2 screws. Right, then you put the foam on it. Then you put the top bumper mount on it. Just fit straight down. That's it. And 2 screws. You just screw in there. screw one. Then the bumper connects on to the car, 3 screws under the car, straightforward. Just put one, the rest I'll do off camera. Right folks, that's that done. And for my engine mounts, for my body mounts, I'm going to put the stealth mounts on it, so I don't need to drill holes into my body. So these just clip in here for the front, like that. They've got magnets on it, so the body will just clip on. And for the rear, I'm going to put this one on, and that just screws on where the mounts go for the body. Where the body mounts go, they'll just screw in there. So I'll quickly show you that. Just 2 screws. Right guys, that's this bit done. Screwed on the stealth mounts, looking very good. And for now, I'm just going to throw these wheels and tyres on. I've got some new Tetsujin rims coming, which with them you could set the offset to 3, 6 and 9mm. So I've got them coming in the post. So I'm quickly going to throw these on and I'll be right back. Right guys, that's basically the car finished. Doesn't she look good? The wheels. Right guys, I'm just quickly going to show you what electronics I'm going to put in. For the transmitter, I'm using the FlySky GT3B, and you get the receiver with it. That will do me just now. And for the motor, I'm running the Hobbywing Z-Run. It's a brushless system, censored. And this is at 8.5 ton, which is a wee bit too much for me. It's a bit too powerful. But for now, I'm going to put this system in with a 90 amp ESC system. I've also got a OMG servo. So here, so I'll be putting this one in as well. But finally, once I get my electronics, I've also got this Z-Zone from Broadtech, which this is the one I'm really going to put in. I'm just waiting on wiring coming. This has got a 120 amp ESC. Right guys, so eventually I'm going to put this ESC in, which is from Broadtech. And that's for that. So my next video will be about, I'm not going to show you putting the motor in, I'll just put it in and we'll show you the finished object. And this is all my electronics that I'm going to be putting in. The Z-Run and the OMG. Thanks for watching folks.